Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're having a beautiful day. This is actually kind of a bittersweet day for me. Good in the sense that I'm getting ready to head out on my next adventure. I got my cousin Don, his son Jake, and two of his nephews, and we're all going to be flying out today to Las Vegas, where then we're going to drive down to the Grand Canyon. The sad part is, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring Poncho with me. I knew that there was going to be... Yeah, you tell him. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just letting the other dogs in the neighborhood know that she's around. Anyway, so I knew that there's going to be these times where I'm not going to be able to have Poncho on the trip with me. And I got good neighbors that are going to be babysitting her for me, and there's other neighbors that are going to make sure that she gets out for walks. She's going to be in good hands, but still, never been away from my little girl that long. I think actually the most I've ever been away from her is maybe just a weekend. So this is going to be a little bit rough on me. I'm going to miss her a lot. I love her so much. I wish I could take her with me, but unfortunately they don't allow dogs down in the Grand Canyon. And until I can find a way that I'm going to be able to fly with Poncho with me on the plane and not have to check her in underneath, I'm just going to have to limit our trips to either road trips or just long drives. So anyway, I got some errands I need to run. Got to run to the post office, stop my mail, last minute run to the store, then get ready, and Dawn's going to be picking me up at 1 o'clock. We head to the airport and then we'll be on our way. So just spend some last minute quality time with Poncho. It's going to be a little rough one when I have to let her leave her at my neighbor's, but she'll be fine. She's in good hands. See you in a bit. Alright, I got myself all checked in at the airport. I'm just waiting for the other guys to get their stuff in. Got Poncho over to my neighbor's. It's a little bit of a sad farewell, a lot of whimpering and crying and all that. And I think Poncho's a little sad too, so but all's well. She's in good hands. Just waiting for them to get through baggage check-in. Then we'll get ourselves through security, and then I think maybe we're going to grab something to eat because I only ate breakfast this morning, a little hungry. We'll catch her on the other side of security. Hello.
Good to go.
Thank you. You can tell we're in Vegas. As soon as you land in the airport, you're ready to take your money.
November 3484 will service to Oklahoma City.
like getting you mixed up. What up, guys? Liquor store. Liquor store. All right, we are here in Vegas. We got 5 guys cruising down the highway in a minivan. If that doesn't say chick bait, I don't know what does. But little introduction, introduce you guys in the back here.
This isn't my first time in a minivan. This is Steve. Damn it.
And Don is our pilot. So we're just going to cruise on down. We got a good ways to go here till we hit our first campsite. We're going to be about 40 miles outside of the Grand Canyon tonight. It's starting to get dark, so we'll see what we looks like when we get there. But meanwhile, welcome to Vegas. Morning, everyone. How's my hair look? Pretty good, huh? Yeah, I got a dead head. Anyway, it's about going on 7 o'clock in the morning. We got here about midnight last night after a long drive. We still got about another 40 miles before we get to the Grand Canyon. We stayed here tonight knowing that it was going to be late, and it was one of the first campgrounds that was closest to the park. So we are breaking up camp right now, getting ready to check out. What we're going to do is drive up to the canyon. Now, we only got a camping permit for Monday. We put in for about 4 different nights, but we only got the one. So what we want to do now is drive up. They do get cancellations, so we're hoping that we might be able to pick up a cancellation. We can get down into the canyon earlier. If not, there is another campground which we do have a reservation at outside of the park. It's just outside. So we'll be right there close to the park come Monday morning when we do want to start our hike down to Indian Gardens. So right now we are just waiting for the office to open up. It was a little bit cold last night. I'd say it got down into the 40s, but we were comfortable. Not bad. We were prepared for that, expecting we were going to have some cold nights like this. So we're just waiting to get back onto the road, head on up there and get up to the canyon, look for an extra camp spot. So we're going to take a look at the percentage of fatalities. What are the highest percentage? And we have men, the highest percentage. Age 40 to 59, highest percentage. And heart attacks. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. All right, we have a couple options for today. We couldn't get an extra camping permit for down and below. So actually we're going up now to take a look to see if we can get something in the bunkhouse down at Phantom Ranch. There's a chance there might be some cancellations. If not, we're going to go ahead. We're going to camp back at that campground outside of the park, and then do a day hike, and then get an early start tomorrow morning and head on down to Indian Gardens.
I've seen it. Let's go.
Oh, you're not done?
All done.
All right. Guess we're heading home now. Well, welcome to the Grand Canyon, folks. All right, as it turns out, we checked in and they only have 3 bunks available down at the bunkhouse for tonight. There are 5 of us, so that's not going to work out. So we're going to stick to our original plan. There's a campground outside of the park that we have a reservation for. And, oh, my friend is coming back. Hello. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to stay there for the night. Today we're going to do some day hikes. There's a couple trails that the rangers showed us that we can do. And then from there we'll go and stay at the campground. We got an early start tomorrow morning. They have a 5 o'clock shuttle that will take us to the trailhead for the trail that we're going to hike down. And we are actually going to work our way down to that area right there where all those trees are. That's Indian Gardens right down there. And then you can see a little trail that kind of works its way over to that point. That's called Plateau Point. From there, you have a beautiful view straight down looking at the Colorado River. You can see Indian Gardens from there as well. So we'll get some pictures of that for tomorrow. But for now, we're just going to kind of hang out here for a little bit and then work our way back to the car and then head on over, do some day hikes. How about that view? Spectacular. Okay, now this is going to give you a good idea of the hiking that I'm going to do tomorrow. Starting right up over there. Well, that's the trailhead, White Angel Trail. Hopefully you can hear me. It's pretty windy up here. So then I'll just follow this trail all the way down, switchbacking. You can see where it drops down through here. A lot of switchbacks. And then cuts on over this direction. And you can't really see it from here. I'll get a better angle, but from here it's going to then take me down. And you have Plateau Point right there. So that was the view I showed you a little earlier, where you have a great view of the valley and the river down below. And here's a better view right down here. And that tree line is Indian Gardens Campground. Now, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to set up camp. I'll drop my gear off and continue on down the Phantom Ranch. Then maybe the next day I'll walk this little trail out here, right up here to Plateau Point. But the trail to the bottom of the canyon to the Colorado River actually goes through this little gorge right here and then continues on down into the valley. We decided to take a little day hike down the Hermit Trail. There's a nice bus ride along the rim, which actually would be a great hike in itself, just to walk along that road, because it walked the rim the whole way and a gorgeous view the whole way down. So we're just gonna enjoy the view. Nice little walk down here. Figures maybe about a 5-hour down and back hike. And then what we opted to do is they were going to take a different route down to Indian Gardens tomorrow. I'm going to take a more direct one because what I want to do is get down there, drop my pack, set up the tent, and then that'll be all ready for them when they get there. And then I'm going to continue down to the Phantom Ranch. And then I'll kind of hang there for a little while until the hot part of the day goes by, and then I'll work my way back up and join everybody for dinner. Now, if you notice change in the video quality, that's because actually I got myself a new video camera here. I got the new Sony Handycam. I wanted to get something that is going to shoot a little bit better video quality than the GoPro. The GoPro is good for when I want to walk and kind of talk and do little selfie videos because it has such a wide angle, but we're here at the Grand Canyon when I want to be able to shoot and get some close-ups. I definitely needed a better video camera. And also, I wanted to make sure I have it because the plan is in January 2019, I am planning on going to Israel. And I want to make sure I had a good camera for that as well. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. So definitely want to make sure I had some good videos when I go there. Give me plenty of time to get familiar with the camera. There's a lot of features with this camera that I need to learn yet. Hello down there. I'm hoping the quality of this video camera is picking up some of the beauty here, because this is outstanding. This is such a gorgeous place. Now there really are a lot of beautiful views here. I just take that all in. I'm trying to get in as much as I can, but at the same time you can see some of these trails are pretty treacherous. This one's not too bad, but I just came down some that I really need to give 100% of my attention to. This is not one of the heavy traveled trails like the Bright Angel Trail, which the mule ride trails go down. Those are pretty nice. So I got to watch my step on this, so I may be careful and kind of selective with my video work here. I don't want to fall and become another statistic in the Grand Canyon. What goes down must go back up again. And that's exactly what we're doing now. We went down a good ways. I have to check the map to see how many miles we went, but coming back up here, I want to give a shout out to all those workers and volunteers that built and maintained these trails. I mean, look at this. I can only imagine the tons of rock and the hours that they put in to building this. A lot of you guys and girls know, really appreciate that. It's a noble effort you guys did for everybody. So right now we're just going to concentrate on getting ourselves back up there. We got to get up before sunset or else we miss the last shuttle. And it'll be about an 8-mile walk to get back to the car. And we're going to get back, get cleaned up, have dinner, rest up our bones. Tomorrow's the big hike. Oh, here, check this out. Look at this. I can only imagine how long it took to build that. This is a nice part of the trail. It's beautiful. So, we've got a good ways to go yet. Got plenty of video on the way down. If you want to see what it looked like going back up, just play what I did on the way down in reverse. Same thing. Right now I'm just going to focus, concentrate, save my breath. I said tomorrow's the big day. Oh, look at this. More steps. Maybe we'll catch you back at camp. Get you guys out of the sun here. Get you back at camp. We're going to have dinner. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, great.
Good.